powerful asshole shit. Got me. That was a good one. Um, so yeah, like I said, it was a really quick story. This was like back in the Atticus days of planet hopping with everybody. Um, we came across the planet like we tended to do, and we'd land, kind of check out and see who's down there. Because we had I think people back then we ended up spending a lot of giftage and a lot of items on a ship. Like that was like remember I always talk about like metas in real world, players create metas, and other characters adapt those metas into their character creation process or something like that. So whether like there was like the thing where we all, everyone adapted like an escape, like you needed an escape power, like that was like Zaratul's thing was, he could teleport, and like the reason he could teleport was uh, we kind of got locked down by the crew. Before that, like the previous meta was that you needed a mode of transportation to get around the universe, because planets could sometimes suck. They could be filled with people that wanted to kill you. Uh, so a way to get off those things was always good. So a lot of people, when they made their characters or when they picked their items, is like, DM, let me get a spaceship capable of like faster than light travel, or like they could hit warp speeds or something like that. So it wasn't like, you were stuck in a system for years or anything. Like you could just get around. Uh, that was a product of Atticus in that group. I don't remember if Atticus had a group. Like that was the thing, is like you could ask back then if you wanted to be a part of a group. So it's like you didn't have to, because you could kind of share resources in that sense when you made new characters. So it's like if Atticus was in that group, he didn't necessarily need a ship. He just needed to know that someone in the group that we were doing had a ship, and then you could spend some birthday points or some stuff like that to get a new ship when we inevitably blew one of ours up through some dumb action between like Jeff or someone like that. I'm not hating on those people. They were hilarious to play with. It was just they tend to do stuff like that. Like there was definitely they charmed it up, I guess is the best way to put it, where there was a bit of gap between excuse me, what their actions and the consequences of those actions. Sidetracked. Okay, so now we understand why we had ships and everything like that. So we ended up landing on this planet, and I feel like the ship was kind of banged up. It was more of like a crash landing kind of thing. Uh, Hold on a second. Hold on. All right, sorry. Um, yeah, so there was a. I feel like our ship was damaged or something like that, and we crashed on this planet. And we're just kind of exploring around. We're not running into too much yet. Like you can kind of see some civilizations off in the distance, but given our track record, it probably wasn't the best to go in that direction quite yet. We came across two kids. Um, I can't remember much of their parents. I think it was one boy, one girl. They were both on the young side, and it was like the boy, wherever he was walking, like was raising destruction, like as far as I could see, to the left and to the right, like there was this line of destruction, and it was just like tearing up the planet, and everything that was kind of along with it. And then in the girl's path, as she followed, like you saw kind of this revitalization of nature, like you saw like plants and flowers and stuff like that kind of spring up, like kind of like a grassy field. And and of course I approached them because it's like there's like at that point it's like, yeah, they're not like going fast, we can just kind of keep walking, I guess, but uh, we're trying to get some information out of them and everything like that, trying to get them to why they're doing this. Like there's people out there, you kill these people, you should stop this. They gave your Children of Genesis asshole responses. I don't even remember exactly what they said. I just remember the fact that they were assholes about it. It's like you don't have to do this. Like, you don't have to kill the entire planet or anything like that. It's like, and we're here. It's like, maybe don't kill us in the process. They didn't care. They kept walking towards us with this wall of destruction, because they're assholes doing powerful asshole things. But yeah, I think we ended up getting the ship repaired enough that we could get off the planet before they got to us. Because like that was the other big thing, is none of us, I don't think, actually, you know what, Atticus was probably strong enough to move the ship then. But yeah, like so it wasn't like a super panicky situation. It was just an asshole situation, um, where we were trying to like basically get ahead, get the ship repaired, or get the ship like back up and running before this wave of destruction got to us. I think Atticus could move the ship out of the way and kept us going, but it was still like it was an inconvenience thing. Like you know, maybe take a break from like destroying all life in this world just so these random travelers can be on their way. But yeah, that was kind of like the short story of it. Like I don't remember a lot of it, but it was definitely, that was my memory of the children. It was like, what a bunch of jerks. Like what? Like you don't have to be jerks like that. Like yeah, you can be more powerful, but if someone comes along and pleads to you, like hey, listen, man, just give us an hour. We'll get this sorted. We'll be out of your hair. Like no, we're just gonna keep destroying everything because we can, and we don't care about you. Uh, yeah. So. Just my memory of them. Who knows if I ran into any other ones, but those are the two that I explicitly remember being children of New Genesis. I'm guessing because they identified themselves as such. But yeah. Alright.